Welcome to the Knife of the Month series. Jason Jeffrey here, helping you to choose and use your Cutco properly and so much more. Today, the knife we're going to be covering is the 4-inch paring knife. And the paring knife, a lot of times people have said, and actually written letters sometimes to the company asking for help with certain things. They said, you know, this is just too short to separate apples and potatoes all the way. Can you please make us a little bit bigger knife? And so we did. We made the longer version of the paring knife. Peeling, paring, coring, pitting, that sort of thing in the air. But it's also a little longer, so it's nice. You don't have to carve around something where you can just separate straight through that item. Now, just as an example of coring, it's actually a lot easier than a lot of people think. Just start going into the center here and just kind of twist as you go in. A lot of times people, it's best when you're first starting to go halfway through this side and flip it around and go through the other side. That way you don't kind of mess up and come out on the side or something. But once you get used to it, it's pretty simple. You're just kind of twisting around and going through the center of the apple. Now, if you want to get crazy and just push through here and get all the stuff out that way, you can do that as well. From there, you have your apple, and all the stuff in the center here is pretty much gone. You can just cut it in half from there really easily. Remember, with these straight blades, you guys, we're not going to be slicing with these really. You don't want to use this type of motion because it really wears out the knife a lot quicker. You just kind of want to push down a little bit, maybe move it a little as you push down. There's really no need to be sawing away. In fact, it's actually harder to do that than to just push through with the straight blade. Remember, straight, and the double the edge will be a slicing motion. That's it for the paring knife. I know that we talked last time about a little bonus tip here for this month. So let's cover that. It's about the guarantee. There's really a few things you're going to want to remember about your Cuckoo Guarantee that you're going to use throughout your lifetime. And so I'll briefly cover that for you. So the first thing is, just if anything were to chip, crack, break, melt, fade, you're going to be able to send that in and get a new one for free. I've even had a customer tell me once that they use it as a screwdriver and sent it into the factory, and they replaced it for free. It had been 48 years. I wouldn't recommend it, as there is a service agreement for misuse or abuse. However, Cutco is usually pretty good to the customer, and if I wouldn't recommend using your Cutco as tools, but if for some reason it broke in some other way, you dropped it and it fell on the floor and it broke that way, then I would definitely send it into the factory and they'll take care of you. There's no guarantee in the world that I've ever seen that's even close to this warranty. It's like the snap-on tools of knives, except even better. If the knives do dull, we actually come out to the house and professionally sharpen it in the kitchen for you. There's no other knife company that I'm aware of in the world that does this, and I personally come out and service many customers. If you need help with that, you can reach me. I'm sure you guys have my email, and you can just reply to this, cutcojj at gmail.com. And then the 15-day trial, where you actually get 3 weeks to use all of your Cutco. For any reason something was not up to par, you have 15 business days, so within those 3 weeks you could go ahead and send it back, get your money back. That just kind of shows how confident we are in the product line, basically. And that's it for today. The next knife we're going to be covering in the next video is the actual longest knife that Cutco makes in its catalog, and it's quite an interesting tool, so I look forward to sharing that with you. And I hope you had fun today. I hope you learned something, and I hope you guys have an amazing couple weeks. I definitely look forward to seeing you soon next time.